Let's go, UW. Should the Steelers go after Lane Kiffin to replace Canada as OC? It just seems like he's over his head, especially in the red zone. It's frustrating. Lane Kiffin. I'd like Doug Peterson, if anyone. Or Haley. Bring back Haley.
Oh, man. Funny. Nah, ain't even good. Shout out to them boys, though. Shout out to them, man. But I don't think Canada is over his head. I do think, though, we had these same issues a year ago as well. The field, when it gets condensed, it's harder to run some of the things that we like to run. And our biggest issue right now is being able to win consistently up front. Teams that are able to win consistently up front, you just are more multifaceted when that field gets condensed, especially in the red zone. And that opens up a lot more for you. Whereas for us right now, teams aren't necessarily worried about us blowing them off the ball. I mean, we talked about how bad the Chargers defense was statistically, right? We weren't talking about Najee having less than 50 rushing. We were talking about, could this be a 150 type of game? Could this be a 200 type of game? Because we said, we said not only were they just bad schematically at times, but we also were like, they don't tackle well. Like, they do a lot of things poorly, kind of like how we talked about us at times in our run defense. But we saw, even with that, our O-line could not get consistent movement up front. We couldn't get consistent holes up front. So when you start playing in the red zone and now the vertical threat is taken away, well, now you're stuck because you can only go sideways so many times. And that's the part where I think we're in the red zone, why we're struggling and why we struggled in the red zone a year ago. I mean, we talked about these things last year. It was like, why are we so bad in the red zone? Why can't we get scores in the red zone? But it starts up front. And if I'm on defense and I'm not worried about you guys moving me off the ball, well, I'm going to make sure we drop 8, or we're going to make sure that we at least have 7 back there. And then after that, I'm going to let my 4 guys in this box take care of business. And until we consistently win those type of matchups, when we have the numbers, it's always going to be a struggle in the red zone.
Because I don't know if you heard this on the broadcast. Maybe some people were thinking that Collinsworth was taking a shot at the play calling and what we were doing in the red zone. Whenever Najee scored his touchdown, they were like, whenever you have a back like this is what you're supposed to do in the red zone. But I'm with you. It's like, almost, what else do you want us to do? Because if we run it 3 times, I'm going to be pissed off.
Because we see like how hard it is for even Najee at times to even get those yardage. You know what I mean? Like, for that to be, the play that wasn't even then, you bring in Banner, right? You had to go extra big, right? You extra O-lineman type.
He intimidated Bosa. Did you see that? Bosa didn't want anything to do with it.
He won't even. That wasn't even his man. He was going into the linebacker, man. I like how he checked that. He was real.
You see that?
He was attention to detail. I was like, dang, Banner, you supposed to just headbutt somebody real quick, just for the cause, man. But he was very fundamentally sound right there. It was good to see.
Yeah, I think with Canada, I don't know. That's not really my takeaway right now of like ripping on him. If anything, I thought our offense looked pretty good throughout most of the game.
Because I'm like,
it's more the offensive line. I'm with you.
Yeah, because I said, man, was there success with the 2-minute? Absolutely. And we said, man, there's certain things that when Ben is able to call the no huddle and it's not a elongated thing, you could catch a defense off guard. You can have success on him, and he did. But we're not going to act like they weren't moving the ball for 4 quarters against this defense. We're not going to act like the passing concepts that we're drawing up weren't having guys wide open. Deontay and Claypool wide open.
Yeah.
That is Mad Canada. So we can't say we want to hang him and cut his head off for these red zone things and act as if he's the worst coordinator ever, when all of these other positives that we're speaking on with this offense took place largely because of him. That's my only thing with it, man.
Yeah, we ran another failed jet sweep. I think it's done. I think it's once you hit mid-season, you can't do it anymore.
I like the one to Ray.
Was there one to Ray?
It was like a jet sweep reverse type thing. Ray gets it. He was about to get tackled for like 5-yard loss, but he ends up getting like 6. He made the guy. It was gonna be.
Was like it just that one and the Claypool one?
Because it was gonna be like a 5-yard loss, and he like finds a way to just get up there. I'm like, I don't know how you made that happen, bro.
You're right. Once he got the handoff, he was like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, and then the Claypool was bad. But I think that's what it is. Once it hits like week 10, we can't do the jet sweep anymore.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not. I don't know. Could you do a little better? Yeah, I think everyone probably could, but I'm not ripping on Canada like that. I think it's way more due to the offensive line.
Because with Peterson, it'd be similar things, man. You'll look good in between the 20s when the field is open, right? Because you have to play it more honest. But until you're able to consistently get those short yardage, consistently win the line of scrimmage, once that field is condensed, man, it's always going to be a tougher road for you. Shout out to the homies at Manscaped. the leaders in below the waistline grooming. Yes, indeed. But man, we got a couple of awesome things going on with them today. All right. So not just the usual, because we know the main thing is the promo code, which is MOATS, right? You use that MOATS, you get 20% off of your purchases site wide, along with free shipping worldwide. But that's not it. That's just not it. Okay. Because we know this time of year it's holiday season. In particular, one of the best holidays coming up is Black Friday, right? All the sales. Everybody get a deal. You get a deal. I get a deal. Oh, we can't forget Cyber Monday as well, right? Cyber Monday. Oh, you get a deal. You get a deal. Everybody got deals. Deals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Manscaped also is doing a deal, man. They're also doing a deal. So site-wide from the 22nd, which was yesterday, right? November 22nd, all the way to November 29th, okay? The 22nd through the 29th. That's a 7-day span. That's a lot of days right there. You will get 25% off all site purchases. All right. All site purchases for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That is what they are doing. Still use that promo code. All right. Still use the promo code. So that way you know where you're getting that love from. But you'll get 25% off now. Okay. 25% off during this time because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So that is a dope thing that my friends over at Manscaped are doing for the holidays, because they want to make sure that, you know, whether you're stocking stuffings or whatever you're doing, that your stocking is a little, you know, trimmed up and is looking nice and elongated the way it's supposed to be. All right. So shout out to the homies at Manscaped, man. But use that promo code MOATS as always.